Southern Ocean.
Hang on!
Australia's deadliest stretch of water. If you're game, there's big money to be made out here.
Oh, well done, Toad!
Near getting up to trade size, that one.
People want lobsters, we want money. Good trade-off.
It's the winter southern rock lobster hunting season.
He catches more than us 90% of the time.
The lobsters are in peak condition, commanding top dollar.
Price is $110 a kilo.
Woohoo! For the lobster men, it's game on.
I need 1,500 kilos in 21 days.
To see who can catch the biggest and the most.
Oh, good. He only catches the little ones, I catch the big ones.
As they battle Mother Nature.
The weather controls everything.
This season,
he's my good luck charm.
New crews with new boats.
Dinghy fishing would be the most dangerous of crayfishing.
And new strategies.
So I've gone half deep and half shallow, just to get an idea of where the fish might be.
$12,000 worth.
Risking it all for lobster gold.
Means we go to number one.
I think a lot of blokes down in the pub don't realise how much of a hard job this is.
Get it right and they can make $1 million. But get it wrong.
7 pots for 0 fish.
And they can lose it all. This time.
We need to clear $110,000 in the next 21 days so I can pay the bills I've got to pay. We're going to need a miracle.
Oh yeah, baby. Come on.
Squizzy motors out early to get the jump on the fleet.
If I don't get it, I have to mortgage the house. It's that simple.
But will his high-risk gamble pay off?
Octopus, Toads, octopus.
Oh, mate.
Seasickness threatens to force the Jager family back to port, empty-handed.
You can't afford to not go out there, otherwise you just go broke in this game.
And seasoned newcomer Steve Hersey
Gus goes everywhere I go. He's like my son.
needs to turn it all around.
We're actually down to our last few, so it's imperative for the operation that we go out there and we catch some fish.
Before the Hersey's lobster stocks hit rock bottom. Bruny Island, southern Tasmania. Skipper Squizzy and deckhand Tabor, Team Bold Contender, are the first ones out for the season.
People want lobsters, we want money. Good trade-off.
It's a bit of a gamble going this early in the month. My gut feeling is I think the fish are going to go early this year. That's why I want to go now.
The southern rock lobster is the king of the dinner table. You put that on the table, it gets everyone's attention.
Most of the Tasmanian haul is exported live to China, the ultimate symbol of wealth and affluence.
Yep, Toads.
Insatiable Chinese demand is why they're worth so much, and they're hard to catch.
$100 a kilo. Woohoo! Let's get out there.
The big reds live close into shore under rocky ledges and crevasses. That's a $300 meal right there.
Come on.
The brindle lobsters live in deeper water and they're the fish I target.
Yep, Toads. We're just getting to the right time of year where the lobsters have a bit of a go down here.
I'm hoping this early jump on the rest of the fleet pays off. Me and Tabor need this to happen. We really do.
Yep.
Squizzy's targeting 1,900 brindles for the winter season.
Nearly done, Toads.
We want 700 kilos this trip.
That's 900 brindles valued at $70,000.
When fishing's going good, it's easy. When you're going bad, it's the complete opposite. Bad.
We need to clear $110,000 in the next 21 days so I can pay the bills I've got to pay. We're going to need a miracle.
If I don't get it, I have to mortgage the house. It's that simple. I'll see you later.
See ya. Have a good trip.
Yep.
Love you.
No worries. I've got 2 kids and my wife, Kari, helps run the business.
Can you let the ropes off for us, please, Riley? Chuck them over the tabor, please, mate. My son Riley, he wants to be a fisherman, but I'd rather him be a builder. I know how hard it is. You just miss out on so much stuff in life being a fisherman.
These aren't one-day joyrides the skippers are venturing out on. Most teams go to sea for weeks at a time.
Fishing's number one. If the weather's good, I go fishing. It's simple as that. If there's a birthday on or anything like that, I miss it. Like, I don't... The only day I'm guaranteed to be home is Christmas Day.
At the end of the day, you've got to make ends meet, and you're the provider of the family, so it's just what you got to do, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Squizzy's first trip is a 5-day run.
Love you, bye-bye.
If the brindles are running hot, he may stay longer.
Just having a look around, first shot.
We won't know if this is a good spot until in the morning.
Squizzy needs to catch 100 lobsters a day just to break even. Every lobster boat has a different daily running cost due to variables like boat size, engine capacity and crew costs. The Bold Contender costs $8,000 a day to run.
You got to be catching fish, otherwise you're just going to run up a giant bill.
Squizzy will drop his 50 pots and leave them to soak overnight. That's when the lobsters feed, and then haul them back in at dawn.
Did you bring your Antarctic gear with you? You never?
Anson's Bay is the next boat out.
We're in for a cold trip, so she's coming from the south.
Skipper Glenn and Decky Jake are heading for Matsyker Island.
It's not dying out much anyway, by the looks of it out here further.
And so too is his dad Warren, Decky Scotty and Glenn's brother Paul. They're hunting on the Kaikoura.
When you got two boats looking around, it's a lot easier to find a crate.
The advantage of Cracker and Old Man being out there at the same time, so that means we'll have 3 heads on the fishing ground.
He catches more than us 90% of the time.
He might catch more, but you generally catch better quality overall, because you're inshore where the bigger fish are.
Hopefully, between us all, we can come up with a good plan to try and catch a few.
Nice little rainbow to see us off. Yeah, I noticed that. It'd be nice to get 600 kilo this trip. If we can get 600 kilo, that'll be a payday for us, so.
Glenn's targeting 500 lobsters for the trip, a cool $66,000 worth.
I've had to put my new motor in the boat, and, you know, Jake hasn't had a paycheck for a while. He's broke. I'm about bloody broke too, to be honest with you, so.
Last winter, Glenn had an absolute shocker.
Press the button!
His engine died midway through a trip.
As soon as I start, it stops.
And then his pot hauler jammed and blew oil all over the deck.
That's what's happened. Been chafing on that there. We would have got at least a tonne that trip, the way all the rest of the boys went, so, and they got a good price.
So we've missed out on probably about $100,000 worth of fish. It cost us $63,000 to put the new engine.
We should get a good 10 or 15 years trouble-free fishing out of this motor.
He's deep in the red and needs to make this season his best on record.
We'll just cross our fingers and hope.
Team Kaikoura is also targeting 500 lobsters. That's a total family catch of 1,000 big reds.
Yes, Glenn.
He's got a plan together yet?
Why have you?
No, not really. I'm only asking whether yous have or not.
I'll wait and see.
What's skipper number 2 up to?
He's just sitting here behind us listening to us.
Ah, right. Oh, you got me on speaker, have you?
Yes, I have. I just waiting to see whether you was going to say something bad about someone.
You know I don't say bad about anyone, old man, unless I hate them.
What was that about, Scotty? Catch you later.
I used to decky for the Old Man, and I learnt most of my spots off the Old Man, so it probably pisses the Old Man off now because I'm working his spots.
Where to fish is not really the problem right now. It's the toilet that's causing issues.
The toilet's not going at the moment.